We have just arrived in Jaipur, onwards to Ajmer.
And then during our battles against the Sahirs, Khwaja Gharib Nawaz, Sultan Al Hind showed up, as if to say, "Main hoon." At that point I realized my ziyarah had been accepted.
Habibi,
Feel the excitement. India is no place for beginners, even with my heritage, but born overseas. I find visiting the maqams in India to be the most difficult. And the most difficult from all the visits is that of Khwaja Gharib Nawaz, Sultan Al Hind. The last time I was here in 2018, along the entire street, one of the staff wanted me to hire him as a tour guide. And I kept telling him, listen, I'm just here to recite and leave. Wouldn't listen, kept harassing me, all the way up to the Buland Darwaza. And then, while waiting in the long line, I was reciting the Quran off my phone, minding my own business. And one of the staff security details tells me, "You're not allowed to recite Quran here." I'm like, I'm visiting the maqam of an awliya. If not the Quran, what else do you want me to recite? And then some of the more senior staff had to step in and ask the security guard to step down, the crowd control person. You can imagine my annoyance by this point. And then, to top it all, when I left the Buland Darwaza, my shoes had been stolen. At that point I was wondering, has my ziyarah been accepted or not? The only maqam visit that was more frustrating than the one in Ajmer was that of the Wali Sangho in Cirebon, Indonesia. No fault of the Wali himself, but of the Sajjada Nashin, who have an agreement with the general public to get a share of the pie. Every few steps that you're climbing, somebody's asking you for money, and you need to pay more money to gain access to the next level. And then once you make it to the final level, the amounts increase. Now you have to pay in dollars. At that point, the general public, they don't get to proceed. If you want to visit the actual maqam at the highest level, you need to cough up American dollars. And given my Salafi roots, these are the sort of legitimate complaints that people have about the way maqams are run.
This video is my public penance and apology to Khwaja Gharib Nawaz. For when I was a young lad in the mid-90s, I told a friend whose mother was visiting Ajmer Sharif that, visiting these dargahs will not help anyone. That was said during my younger Salafi days. In 1996, my brother Faisal, Allah yarham, was murdered in the elevator of our apartment building in Canada. This was our first year in Canada. We had moved there from the Hijaz. And a week before his 18th birthday, he was 17 at the time, he was stabbed by an individual who would hear voices in his head that he had to kill someone. My brother was stabbed to death, 39 stabs. The killer had never met my brother before. My nani has met both Sayyidina Rasul Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam and Sayyidina Khidr Alayhi Salam in her dreams. Faisal was very close to my nani. That would be my maternal grandma. My nani, Allah yarham, passed away in 2023 at the age of 91. She told me in the months before her passing away that when my brother was killed, she was very visibly distressed, and she had a dream where she saw my brother holding on to the legs of a silver arsh, a silver throne, the throne chair of Khwaja Gharib Nawaz, Sultan Al Hind Shaykh Mu'in Chishti rahmatullah alayh. And my brother Faisal was smiling and he saw my nani. And my nani, visibly distressed, provoked the question from my brother, "Nani, why are you sad?" And nani said, well, you know why I'm sad. You were just murdered. And Faisal said, "Nani, do not worry about me. I am happy here with Khwaja Gharib Nawaz." Or something close to that effect. Unlike myself, born in the Hijaz, my brother was born in Surat, around there, Gujarat in India, and he spent his formative years with our nani. It is said that Shah Rukh Khan, the Badshah, when he visited the Sultan Al Hind on behalf of his sick, ailing mother many years ago, at a formative stage of his career, 5,000 rupees that had been entrusted by his mother to Shah Rukh Khan had been either misplaced or stolen at Ajmer Sharif. Worried, he came across a fakir who told him, "I hear that you've lost 5,000 rupees. He said, "Khwaja Gharib Nawaz, Sultan Al Hind, does not leave anyone empty-handed. One day you will make 500 crores. And today he is the richest actor in Bollywood." Now mind you, I am no Badshah. I am princeAmori. I lost my shoes during my visit in 2018. And it was during a group battle with the Sahirs, against the Sahirs, that Khwaja Gharib Nawaz showed up in my support. And I am eternally grateful that I finally received a sign that my ziyarah had been accepted.
They're traveling after together. Time has gone by. We have just arrived in Jaipur, onwards to Ajmer. Right now, we're at a dhaba to have some tea and coffee on the way. Our driver who's on the phone right now, and it's 2 hours from here to Ajmer. And my father tells me that his father, who's my grandfather, has been to Ajmer many times, whereas my father has been there once at my behest, alhamdulillah. So
Second time also.
this is our second time. So I'm saying that my grandfather will be happy with his grandson right now. You know that the grandson's taking the father to Ajmer.
افعال یه تنتیمه به تمتود کم حبیبی تو افعال یه تنتیمه به تمتود کم حبیبی
And we're heading back.
تو افعال یه تنتیمه به تمتود کم حبیبی تو افعال یه تنتیمه به تمتود کم حبیبی
મજા આવે બાવા અમે બે વાર
એવું
હવે બધું ખાવા જમ થઈ જાય ગમે તેવું